Good morning, all. Subudasana Kokkatama. So, first of all, I would like to do a small apology on the delay due to an unexpected situation because today we plan to conduct a session of Scratch, but unfortunately, there is a electricity power failure uh, at the area of our speakers. So what we are going to do is I'm going to start the session without keeping you wait in this session. So I will be conducting a different topic, but when this our speaker is back online, so she will be getting the stage back to her and she will continue on the scratch part. But for me, I thought about just giving you a idea about the future and something into your life and to your career. Maybe there are in this session, maybe there are kids, there are people who do scholarship exams, there are people who do OLL also. There can be many, but I just wanted to choose a generalized topic which I have done previously. So I hope you can see my presentation as well. So until my speaker get joined, I am going to share some insight about the importance of innovation for a future ready Sri Lanka. That is my topic. So this is something I did in a forum in 2019, but I thought this topic is more valuable with this time, with the COVID-19 situation, how we have changed our life during the last 2 months, what are the lot of innovations. I'm not sure whether have you seen or not. There are a lot of students who have done innovation to our uh, medical industry. So to support our three forces, our doctors, health, everything, they have done a lot of IT innovations. So I want to give you a thought about this technology and innovation, why it's important and how it could be change our Sri Lankan future, the future generation, how you can do. So before to discuss about the topic and thing, I just give you about introduction about myself. So I'm Shameera Prajapriya and I am one of director from STEMUp Education Foundation. So you all are being with us for all these years from starting from 2016. So I'm glad about that. And now, so this is about me. If you want to discuss anything further, you can just contact me, or you can just find me on social media. You can connect me on Facebook. So next thing is, give me 1 second. I need to share my screen again because I forgot to share my PC sound with you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to play a video. This is a one commercial video which is done by a commercial company, software site company. So I want you guys to watch that video. I'm playing this video for everyone, but when I do all the sessions, all sessions, and I want you guys to watch this first. So I am going to start my discussion with
today, right now. You have more power at your fingertips than entire generations that came before you. Think about that. That's what technology really is. It's possibility, it's adaptability, it's capability. But in the end, it's only a tool. What's a hammer without a person who swings it? It's not about what technology can do, it's about what you can do with it. You're the voice, and it's the microphone. When you're the artist, it's the paintbrush. We are living in the future we always dreamed of. We have mixed reality that changes how we see the world, and AI empowering us to change the world we see. You have more power at your fingertips than entire generations that came before you. So here's the question. What will you do with it?
Okay. So from this video, there are a few things we have to learn, and I want you guys to train something. So maybe you all have seen, like you enjoyed the video without focusing on the voice, the text, what was explaining. So it is about a future, the existing technology. So throughout the entire video, we were discussing about what will you do with technology. So there, I have highlighted few points in these slides. So the first point is it's discussing about what's a hammer without a person who swings it. And the other point is like it's kind of example like this. So okay, let's forget about the hammer part. Think about the bat. We used to play with cricket bat. So while having a bat only, can it play? Can it hit sixers or fours? Gain runnings? I will repeat this single as well. So මේ example එක ගැන ගත්තොත් එහෙම technology ගැන කතා කරන්නකොට හිතන්න අපි cricket ගහන පාවිච්චි කරන පිත්ත ගැන. පිත්ත තිබුණ පළියට 6 4 වදිනවද? ඇත්තටම ඒ ඔක්කොම skill එක ඒ හැකියාව ඔක්කොම ක්‍රීඩකයාගේ තියෙනවා. So the person who play with it swings. So with this, how you used, එයා කොහොමද පිත්ත හසුරුවන කියන එක මත තමයි ඒක 6 පාරක්ද 4 පාරක්ද කියලා තීරණය වෙන්නේ. So other point is you are the voice and it's the microphone. So right now I'm discussing. So I am talking to you over this internet and everything. I'm explaining, but it's all my voice. Okay. And when you are the artist, it's the paintbrush. තවත් example එකක් තමයි හිතන්න සිත්තරුවෙක් ගැන. චිත්‍රාන්තනයක් කෙනා ගැන. එතකොට කියන්නේ පින්සලෙන් තමයි චිත්‍ර අඳින්නේ. හැබැයි පින්සලට බෑ චිත්‍රයක් අඳින්න. පින්සල හසුරුවන කෙනාගේ හැකියාව තමයි අන්තිමට චිත්‍රයක් ලෙසට එළියට එන්නේ. So we all talking about this, the technology. So technology is there. The question is how you use this technology. ඔයගොල්ලෝ අපේ Dojo sessions පුරාවටම ගත්තොත් එහෙම හැම එකම ගත්තොත් හැමදාම ඔයගොල්ලෝ join වෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ හැමදාම අලුත් දේවල් මොකක් හරි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. එක්ක අපි so we are discussing about hour of code, Scratch, microbreed, Arduino. You are learning about lot of technologies. So මේක මේ වෙලාව විශේෂණ එකට එකතු වෙලා ඉන්න parents ලා ඉන්නවා ළමයි ඉන්නවා නම් ඔක්කොගෙම මම අහන question එකක් හිතන්න මෙච්චර කාලෙ ඉගෙන ගත්ත technology වලින් ඔයගොල්ලෝ technology කොහොමද use කරන්න ගත්තේ? Okay, just you guys listen it and ready for the next session, or have you tried to do something with that? The last very key point is you have more power at your fingertips than entire generation that came before you. Why I choose this video, why I'm repeating this video all my session is this point. You have more power at your fingertips than entire generation that came before you. Walagawa කියන්නේ මේ සියලුම දේවල් සත්පාසකවම් power එක technology හැම එකම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඇඟිලි තුඩක් ගාව දැන් තියෙනවා comparing to සසඳනකොට මීට කලින් generation එකට එක්ක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කලින් හොඳම උදාහරණය තමයි මෙතන ඉන්න හැමෝගෙම මේ වැඩිහිටියෙක්ගෙන් අම්මා තාත්තගෙන් මේ වෙලාවේ පුළුවන් නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහන්න අම්මේ තාත්තේ සහ කාගෙන් හරි මේ කොවිඩ් සිටුේෂන් එක මේ වෛරස් එක මීට අවුරුදු 10කට 20කට කලින් ආව නම් ඕගොල්ලන්ට හැකියාවක් තියේවිද? හැකියාවක් තිබුණද මේ වගේ online session වලට connect වෙලා මේ විදිහට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ පාඩම් කටයුතු කරගෙන යන්න ඉස්සරහට ඕමම. So just question it from your adults. So was there that technology with them just to cover up everything if this COVID situation came into the world 10 years ago, 20 years ago? No, they couldn't. Just if you just try, when you have a time, just try to learn from their past. That is one advice for you guys, because they have faced so many problems, social problems, so kind of social issues. So right now you have a lot of technologies and everything to learn anything. You have internet, you can search what you want to learn. That's one. And the other point I want to highlight is, I know you guys are passionate to watch films. Like now what you did, it's a 1 minute, less than 1 minute video. I know you guys enjoyed it by watching, not listening and taking point into your minds. So I'm going to play that video once again. I want you guys to focus on the visuals, focus on the voice, and better if you can read the subtitles while you're watching it. Why I say that is, when you watch films, personally, I am. So my experience in the industry is more than 14 years, and I'm doing all this. But when I try to watch a film, I'm trying to learn something from that film. As an example, so I hope you all guys have watched this Knight Rider TV series, right? It is our childhood hero. So Michael and Kit. So think about it was broadcasted 10 years, 15 years ago. It kind of an imagination. So there is a car which can talk and support to eliminate all the criminal activities in society. So that kind of thing. But do you think 15 years ago it was imagination, but today it has become a reality? I'm not saying it's supposed to eliminate criminal activities. I would say there are talking cars. There are cars who can drive itself. Okay, just read on Tesla programs, and I would say SpaceX programs as well. You will learn how it has become a reality. So I want you guys to this. I personally believe. So the person who imagine about the future, try to think in a different way. But end of the day, the world is going to build that technology by looking that. So that is what I want you guys to, when you're watching a film or when you're reading a book. So try to get the concept into your mind. Okay, I'm going to play that video once again, and just think about what you can do with this technology. Okay, then after I'm going to discuss about one other thing. Are you really using a technology? අපි තව පාරක් බලමු වීඩියෝ එක.
Today, right now, you have more power at your fingertips than entire generations that came before you. Think about that. That's what technology really is. It's possibility, it's adaptability, it's capability. But in the end, it's only a tool. What's a hammer without a person who swings it? It's not about what technology can do, it's about what you can do with it. You're the voice, and it's the microphone. When you're the artist, it's the paintbrush. We are living in the future we always dreamed of. We have mixed reality that changes how we see the world, and AI empowering us to change the world we see. You have more power at your fingertips than entire generations that came before you. So here's the question. What will you do with it?
So the question is, what do you with technology? It's not about what technology can do. You always, when you think about, because my topic is going to be innovation. So when you always think about, okay, what this technology can do, that's the question you are getting into your mind. ඔයාලගේ පළවෙනි ප්‍රශ්නේ එන්නේ මේ ටෙක්නොලොජි එකට මොකද්ද කරන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක. ඒක නෙමෙයි. ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතන්න පටන් ගන්න ඕන ඒක අනිත් පැත්තට. So what you can do with the technology. So simple question. So you might be getting into mind for kids මෙතරින් වයස් පරතරයෙන් ගත්තොත් මේ ළමයි හැම එක්කෙනාගේම මනසට එන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රශ්නයක් වේවි. It can be a question. So I'm a little guy, I'm a middle age, I don't have I'm not using this much of technology to do innovation or kind of a thing. But I will say you all are using the technology. දෙමාපියොත් සමන් දෙනවා නම් මේකට මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ දෙමාපියොත් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක පාවිච්චි කරනවා. I will give an example. So think about who is having a Facebook account. Maybe if we talk about 70% of this the audience might have the Facebook, who are having WhatsApp. All those are technologies. The Facebook it's a technology which was built to share stuff with the people, share your everything. But end of the day, my question is, what do you do with that technology? A technology එකත් එක්ක ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොකද්ද කරන්නේ? Facebook, WhatsApp එකත් එක්ක. As an example, right now the majority what use for Facebook is to share their personal stuff. I mean, family occasion or personal pictures or their videos. That is what you do, right? WhatsApp, just to have a chat. Maybe there are people who use for the purpose what I'm going to discuss. That technology you can use for the better purpose to learning mechanism. So have you searched on Facebook? There are a lot of technological pages. Rather than having this funny unwanted stuff, there are a lot of technological pages where you can learn a lot about this world, lot about this technology. ඇති වෙනකම් pages තියෙනවා Facebook එකේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ search කරොත්ම videos ඔයගොල්ලන්ට බලන්න පුළුවන් technology කොහොමද යන්නේ කියලා. නිකමට හොයලා බලන්න SpaceX programs ගැන කොහොමද යන්නේ කියලා. So that is how we use the technology. It's just so the Facebook you are having, it is not a learning platform. It is a social platform where you just share and do all the things. No, you can change the way of you are using it. That is what we want to highlight. Okay, even WhatsApp, there are a lot of things, Twitter, everything. From today onwards, try to change the way you use this technology. වෙනස් කරන්න බලන්න මේ technology පාවිච්චි කරන විදිය. එතකොට ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කොච්චර වෙනසක් කරන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා. Okay. So moving to my next slide. Okay. So this is offline in which I did because this is the first question I'm going to ask, and since you cannot share your feedback on this live session, just think yourself. You can make ප්‍රශ්නට උත්තරය ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ මනසින්ම හිතන්න. මොකද්ද උත්තරය කියලා. So my question is, what is invention and what is innovation? This is what I want to highlight. Okay, so maybe you guys are getting into your mind a lot of things. Invention. Now නිපැවුම innovations now we කරන්නේ. මොකද්ද මේ දෙකේ වෙනස? So without taking time, I will just explain this. Invention is something you newly invent. Something very like unique and new to this world. You are introducing that to the world for the first time. It wasn't exist in the past. කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ අලුතෙන්ම දෙයක් ලොවට හඳුන්වා දෙනවා. ඒක අතීතයේ තිබ්බ නැති දෙයක්. ඒක ලෝකෙට අලුත්. ඒක තමයි අපි නව නිපැවුම කියලා කියන්නේ. Invention කියලා. So innovation නවීකරණය. Innovation in that sense, there was a technology or tool or this equipment or whatever machine was exist in the world, the logic or whatever thing, but you use that thing to do some changes, alterations, modification, add-ons, and you do some stuff and introduce in a different brand, saying, okay, this will serve you in a better way than previous. Again, ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේ ලෝකෙ තිබ්බ දෙයක්කට යම් වෙනස්කම් කරලා සමාජයට වඩා ඵලදායීතාවයක් දෙන්න පුළුවන් විදිහට දෙයක් වෙනස් කරනවා. එතකොට ඒකට අපි කියනවා නවීකරණය කියලා. As an example, the technology is there where you can build robots and everything. So you combine all these technologies and do innovation. Okay, for this purpose you can use this technology. That is innovation you are doing. So I want to highlight from this onwards why we need innovations. So more than to inventions right now. I'm saying right now. So there's a open discussion. කියන්නේ අපේ විවෘත සාකච්ඡාවකට කියන්න පුළුවන් invention ද innovation ද ලෝකයේ වඩා පළදායි ලෙස වෙනස් කරේ කියලා. එතකොට ගොඩක් කට්ටිය කියන්න පුළුවන් innovation කියලා. හේතුව I'm just explaining why innovation has the term saying it has changed the world in a better way. Because I'm just going to discuss about that as well. So invention is something the scientist or whatever person introduced to the world, but the innovator is the person who just modify that stuff and do for the real usage, just apply that with the society. That's the real definitions and description. So okay, so then the other point is I'm going to discuss. So we were talking about the technology, and my question is when and where can we apply innovation? කියන අපිට මේ innovation කියන එක නවුවේ කරන්නේ කොයි වෙලාවෙ කොතනදද අපි apply කරන්න ඕන කොහොමද apply කරන්න ඕන කියලා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් මේක මේ ළමයින්ට විතරක් අදාළ දෙයක් කියලා. මේක ඉගෙන ගන්නකොට විතරයි කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. No, it's not like that. So thing is the innovation you can apply to anywhere in this world. For your education, for your business, for your day-to-day works, for your processes, anything. So I would like to just first start from the kids. So කියන්නේ අපේ පොඩි ළමයි ඔක්කොම ටික පාඩම් කරන්න ඉස්කෝලේ වැට්ටික් කරන්න. ඒ හැම එකක්ම තමන් හැමදාම කරපු විදිහට තමයි කරගෙන යන්නේ. ඒක ඉනෝවේට් කරන්න try කරොත් ඒ process එක හැමදාම කරපු එක ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වෙනස් කරන්න පුළුවන් වුණොත් වඩා පළදායි විදිහට change එකක් කොහොමද මේක අපි effective විදිහට පාවිච්චි කරන්න කියන එක. එහෙම කරොත් එහෙම. So this is an idea. So the people are just trying to just read all the text and just trying to keep writing on your notebooks just to make sure that you are copying all the content what this is explaining to you. But there's an innovative way of writing short notes and having them posted on where you can see in every time. So then when you walk around and you can see, okay, you are just repeating the same thing like it's highlighting yourself. That's the one thing you can change your learning mechanism. And think about the process in a company in an official way. You are just having the daily routine. Okay, you have to fill this one, you have to manually fill the forms. So you can innovate that process. You can introduce the technology. Okay, without writing this on papers, you can use this technology to copy it, and it won't get lost. That kind of thing. So everything is education and business. Now I have come to the real examples right now. For the education, අධ්‍යාපනයට මොකද්ද මේ වෙලාවේ අපි දිලා තියෙන innovation එක? නාවේ කරන්නේ. එතන මෙච්චර කාලයක් අපි ඉගෙන ගත්තේ කොහොමද? මේ COVID situation එක එන්න කලින් what we was doing is we were going into the school 7:30 and going with the syllabus and everything and coming back to home by 2:30 to 3. That was our practice, right? So with this COVID situation, now we have changed our platform to online. So very beginning, like 5 years ago, there was කියන්නේ අවුරුදු 5කට කලින් ඔක්කොගෙම ඉතේ තිබ්බ එකක් තමයි මේ online අධ්‍යාපනය කියන එක සාර්ථක නැහැ. ඒක කවුරුත් attention දෙන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. But think about now, all these schools and private classes, everything moving to the online classes. Now they have realized, okay, this saving our lot of time. This save our lot of time. There's no any time wasting parts for a travel, or you have proper time to sleep. You have opportunity to study. You have everything. You get alert. Okay, now this class is happening. And again, if you are sick, ඔයගොල්ලන්ට අසනීපයක් වෙලා තියෙනවා නම් class එක online join වෙන්න බැන්න. The recording is there. Still you can review. Think about what was happened on the past. If you couldn't attend to the school on a yesterday, so how you are going to cover that part? The basic thing was you are asking, okay, from your friends, okay, can you give me the yesterday notes? I will copy it and give it to you. That was the thing, right? Think about that innovation coming to place in a handy. Right now, this session, I am at my home and I'm conducting this. Think about the situation as well. So our previous speaker, which was planned to conduct this session on scratch, she couldn't join into online due to the power failure. So then again, within 5 minutes, I got the call and say there's an issue like this. Can you do something? So okay, I said yes, and I just came into the place with a different topic. That is technology. ඒක තමයි අපි ටෙක්නොලොජි කියන්නේ. අපි ටයිම් එක අපිට කියන්නේ වේස්ට් කරන්න ඕනේ නේ. දැන් මේ වෙලාවෙත් ඔයගොල්ලෝ අලුත් දෙයක් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. අපි ප්ලෑන් කරපු දේ නැති වෙන පුළුවන්. අපි ඉස්කෝලේ යන කාලේ මොකද උනේ? අපේ පීරියඩ් එක කරන්න ඉන්න ටීචර් එන්න බැරි වුණා නේ පීරියඩ් එකේ අපේ ප්‍රින්සිපල් ගුරු try කරා වෙන දෙයක් කරන්න. මේ වගේම. හැබැයි හුඟක් වෙලාවට අපිට අපි කැමති උනේ ඒකේ හිස් පීරියඩ් එක කවුරුත් එන්නේ නැහැ කියලා. So that is technology applied. So think about the medical industry, how it's changed. So I have noticed that KDU, Moratua, there are a lot of universities have released some innovative robotics process. I know there's a one college also, the boy can I cut the make but he's called an Amatagana. At the Mikyo Maikadana, make a Honda, I have make a आर्मी के रिसर्च यूनिट ग्रुप करके के लाइक रिलीज करा 100 आर्टिकल से मत गया लमया गया ना तो what they have done that student has applied what he learned during the period for solve this social issue ඒක සපෝට් කරන රොබෝ කෙනෙක් හදුවා මේ වෙලාවේ රිස්ක් එක තිබ්බේ මොකද්ද අපි කන්ටැක්ට් වුණත් කොවිඩ් තියෙන පුද්ගලයෙක් එක්ක ඒක අපිට පැතිරීමේ සම්භාවිතාව සෑහෙන හරි I හරියානේ හැදෙනවා අපි ආරක්ෂක ක්‍රමවේදයන් පාවිච්චි කරේ නැත්තම්. ඒතර ඒ ළමයා මොකක්ද කරලා තිබ්බේ? රොබෝ කෙනෙක් හදලා තිබ්බා. ඩොක්ටර්ස් ලට patient එක communicate කරන්න. එයා ගාවට යන්න ඕන දේවල්. distance එක maintain කරන්න. ඒක ඒ social issue එක ඒක sorry අපේ වෙලාව තිබ්බ medical industry තිබ්බ ප්‍රශ්නෙට උත්තර හැමෝම අපිට උපයලා දෙන්න try කරා. So තමන් හැමෝම මේ විදිහට apply කරා innovations කරා. ගොඩක් විතර එක ටෙක්නොලොජි යූස් කරලා හැමෝම හතේ දුන්නා රොබොට්ස් වල විතරක් නෙමෙයි මේ වෙලාවේ රට so think about they were producing masks they were test kits the cause and everything it was producing within the Sri Lanka think about the past few years we were like importing all these stuff from the other countries right with this situation how we have changed the innovation. So I believe, and the world also believe, the Sri Lanka has the most, the Sri Lankan are the most skillful people. They know how to adapt with the situation, and they know how to just behave with the situation. So think about from other than all the countries, can Sri Lanka with it? අපේ අතේ මොන ප්‍රශ්න තිබ්බත් කරදරයක් වෙලාවදී අපි ඔක්කොම එකතු වෙනවා. අනිත් එක්කනට උදව් කරනවා. So I'm just trying to give you another hint. So I noticed I also shared this post. There were 14 foreigners stuck at LA area. They didn't have money to spend. They didn't have like foods to eat. But the people in that village get together and took care of those foreigners. They fed him. They gave money. They gave the shelter to live. That is our hospitality. That is Sri Lanka. So you guys to think about your hidden talent. That is we call hidden talent. You have to get it outside. You have to be passionate about yourself. Think. This is only one situation. This COVID situation. You have done a lot of innovation. With the same momentum, try to think about what you can do for other social issues. There are a lot of things. In Sri Lanka, there are a lot of issues we are currently facing. Think about if we are doing some innovation for all these issues, will be still highlighted as a developing country, we will be a developed country. Again, I make a single and repeat correct COVID situation එකේදී අපි මේ ඔක්කොම එක කරලා දුන්න කරපු innovations now we කරන්නේ සහ දුන්න support එක. අපේ ලංකාවේ ඇතුළේ තියෙන අනිත් ඔක්කොම දේවල් වලට ප්‍රශ්න වලට social issues වලට අපි මේ විදිහට එකතු වෙලා උත්තර දුන්නොත් අපේ රටේ ඵලදායීතාවය වැඩි කර ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් ඇතුළේම හදන්න ගත්තොත් අපි අවුරුදු ගානක් තිස්සේ හිටපු සංවර්ධනය වෙමින් පවතින රටේ මිදිද සංවර්ධිත රටක් විදිහට යයිද? ඒක ශ්‍රී ලාංකික විදිහට අපේ අතේ තියෙන්නේ. ඒකයි මේ අපි so that's what we are trying to do all these through STEMUp Education Foundation as well. We want to bring the world technology to Sri Lanka and we want to educate our future generation. Future generation is you right now who are listening to this session. So we want to make sure you are strong enough with the technology or the whatever things you guys do to make our country is a beautiful, a developed country. So that is our intention. So you have to take it your mind and you have to study well. That is your parents' hard work. They are trying to educate. They are providing all these facilities, technologies to you, just to make sure that you will be a person who do something for this country. Can වඩා ඵලදායීතාවයක් ඇති පුරවැසියෙක් වෙයි කියන එක. Okay, so moving to the next one. So this is kids. These are, if you see all these images, the future, what is happening in globe can be අනිත් රටවල technology එක මේ වගේ කුඩා ළමයින්ගෙන් තමයි පටන් ගන්න. So as STEMUp we also try to change this. If you see on these two images, I hope you can see my cursor. These two images, so this is our kids, our future. They also now into technology. It's about you. So we just try to change our Sri Lankan context to match it. So I would say future of innovation gets start from here. This is the place. It is you. You are the one who can do a lot of innovations. ඇයි මම එහෙම කියන්නේ? මේ ළමයි තමයි ගොඩක් innovations කරන්න පුළුවන් කියන එක. හේතුව මේගොල්ලන්ට limit එකක් bound වෙලා නැහැ. මේගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ දකින vision එක කොටු කරලා නැහැ. ඔයත් අපි ලොකු වෙන සමාජයේ තියෙන බලපෑම් අපේ තියෙන so when we are getting older we are just learn about okay social issues and our limitation boundaries. With that we are again getting bound with our imagination, innovations. But these kids, so parents have the better understanding about when they come and say, okay, why can't we do this? Why these people is doing the same thing again? Those questions they ask just because of they are not limited to scope. Just give the opportunity for them to think without a limitation, without a boundary. We call it out of box thinking. You train your kids, so train yourself to think out of box. Don't limit to anything. You can change. So think about if the Wright brothers thought, okay, we cannot fly, right? So they thought අපිට මේක උඩින් යන්න බෑ කියන එක. එහෙම හිතාගෙන හිටියනම් අපි අදත් plane එකක් කියන එක නෑ. අපි travel කරන රටවල් එක්ක. So they thought used to think about out of box. They tried it. They failed different time. Okay, so we want to change that culture and we want you guys to train on it. Okay, so this is what we have done as STEMUp. So we are thinking out of box. Like if you think about these photos, I'm just talking about the first top, the first line top right core image. There are three, including myself, and there are two other who was with us initially, Dirup and Jacinta. So we were conducting this session. Prabhat also was there. There are a set of people who are in the behind. We are conducting this session at Anuradhapura Mahavirachal. That is a rural area in Sri Lanka. Anuradhapura Mahavirachal කියන්නේ සෑහෙන කොළඹින් සෑහෙන දුරක් තියෙන කට්ටිය. අපි උදේ පාන්දර මෙහි පෙරත්ලා කියලා මේ session එක කරන්නේ. මේ environment එක ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්න. If you think about the environment on this bottom left corner image, we were conducting this session having a projector outside and under the tree. That's what I want to highlight. The question is how you use the technology. People are saying, okay, we don't have the facilities, correct staff, we don't have labs, we don't have computers. No, this is a real proof. We have done this. We used to just අපි අපේ environment එක වෙනස් කර අපිට ඕන විදිහට අපේ purpose එකට අපේ target එක උඩේ මේ ළමයින්ට කොහොමද උගන්වන්න එක. So we did it. So that is why I say we innovated the environment. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි නවීකරණය කරා මේ environment එක. ඒ කියන්නේ මේක ලොකු නවීකරණයක් නෙමෙයි. බෙස් ෂීට් ටිකක් දැම්මා ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක හරියට පේන විදිහට. ළමයින්ව එළියට ගෙනාවා environment එකත් එක්ක ඉන්න විදිහට අපි කතා කරා. So that is another innovation. This is not a real computer lab or whatever. And if you go into the bottom right hand corner, the last image, this one. So this is a computer lab. They are in inside the building. They have a laptop. They have everything. This is the difference. කවුරු හරි කියනවා නම් අපේ මේක මෙහෙම කරන්න බෑ කියලා. This is the real implementation. As a STEMUp, what we have done is we have gone to the rural areas and we have educated them. We are just doing the session online for catering for them. We have all the facilities. So, but I would like to invite you guys to join with us to support, because අපිට ඕන නෑ. So අපි ගම්බල තියෙන කතාවක් තමයි කියන්නේ ගොවිතැන කරන අපේ ගොවියාගේ පුතත් ගොවි මහත්තයාගේ පුතත් ගොවිතැනීම තමයි ඉවර වෙන්න ඕන. වඩු වැඩ කරන වඩු මහත්තයාගේ පුතත් වඩු වැඩිම තමයි නතර වෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා. But it can be farmers, children can be a farmer, but think about it in a better farmer kind of a thing with aligned with the technologies. ඒ කියන්නේ අපිට පුළුවන් වුණොත් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක ඒ ගොවි මහත්තයාගේ වඩු මහත්තයාගේ පුතාට කියලා දෙන්න. එයාට පුළුවන් ඒ ටෙක්නොලොජි එකත් එක්ක වඩා ඵලදායී ගොවිතැනක් කරන්න. වඩා ඵලදායී කාපෙන්ටිං කියන්නේ වඩු වැඩපළක් ඇති කරන්න. That is we call innovations. That is what we are going to do. We are not saying okay, so we want to make a farmer son a software engineer. So if all farmer sons become software engineers, how will our this production එක කියන්නේ අපිට ඕන කරන ආහාර තත්ත්ව කවුද බලපාන කවුද production එක ඇති කරන්නේ? So we don't want to do that. If still farmer son want to become a software engineer, it is his choice. He can become. But what we want to do is we want to innovate all the productions and everything where they will do this in a more productive way. That is our intention. That is why we want to get educate all our people with this technology. That is the purpose of this video. Why I want to show is it's not to promote anything, just to make sure the question is what do you do with the technology? It's not about always what technology can do. That is I always use this video for my sessions because it has a good message in that. Okay, so I'm going to just this also one thing I'm just sharing or within all my sessions. If you have been with my session for the any kind of a session, you might have seen these 3 sentences. The point is, what you hear, you forget. What you see, you remember. What you do, you understand. If I repeat this in Sinhala, ඔයාට මොනවද ඇහෙන්නේ? ඔයාට මොනවද ඇහෙන දේවල්, අහපු දේවල්, ඔයාට අනිවාර්යෙන් අමතක වෙනවා. ඔයා මොකක්ද දැක්කනම් ඒක ඔයාට මතක තියෙවි. හැබැයි ඔයා ඒ දේත් එක්ක එකතු වෙලා ඒ දේත් එක්ක ඔයා ඒ දේ ගැන වැඩ කරොත් ඔයා තේරුම් ගනිවි. This has a very deep message in this. So I will give you an example. What you hear, you forget. ඔයාට මොනවද ඇහුනේ ඔයාට අමතක වෙවි. So right now what you are doing is you are hearing this session. Okay. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ මේ session එක අහන් ඉන්න එක. See if I ask this question, what is my name? මම මේ session එක පටන් ගත්තේ මගේ නම කිව්වා. නිකමට මතක් කරලා බලන්න කොහෙවත් හොයන්න යන්න නැතුව just try to remind what is my name. Most of the people you cannot remember my name because you just hear it only. But I hope by going to second sentence, what you see, you remember. So you all watching about my videos and contents, and I know you will see my face on a small box. Think about box if you see me in outside in a different place, you will remember ඔයාලා මතක් වේවි මේ session එක කරපු එක්කෙනා නේද අපිට එදා මේක කියලා දුන්න එක්කෙනා නේද මේ. හැබැයි නම අමතක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. But ඔයා දැකපු දේ මතකයි. That is why we always say we just wanted to change, innovate our education system, try to explain everything with visuals, presentations. Then Our kids get everything into their mind because they visually see. Okay, the last point is what you do, you understand. Okay, so we can work මේ දේ කරොත් ඔයාට තේරුම් යාවි. තේරුම් ගන්න එක තමයි ඊටාම වැදගත් දේ. So that's the most important thing is you have to understand. For that, what a request is engage with the staff. මම උදාහරණයක් ගත්තොත් එම ඇයි ගණන් කියලා දෙන්න බැරි? ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ගණන් අහන් ඉඳලා මේගොල්ලෝ ගණන් හදන්න කියන්නේ. ගාන හදනකොට තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ තේරුම් ගන්න මේක කරන්න මෙන්න මේ ප්‍රැක්ටිස් එකයි කියලා. මෙන්න මේ විදිහටයි කියලා. Unfortunately, so I'm repeating this in English as well. Why we cannot learn maths on a board? Why we are always asking to do the maths? Just follow these steps. How to solve the math equation, everything. We are just doing maths, right? Not listening and just go on and try to keep it in your mind. Unfortunately, we are not applying this for other subjects. Science, we have some practicals, but not for all. So if you do stuff, then you will understand. The history session or single or whatever, if you come and just try to do it, okay, writing it and trying to figure out a way you can remember everything, you will understand that part. The whatever that is most important part is understanding. Okay, so with those things, I'm going to ask one question. Okay, what is the specialty of sunflower? කියන්නේ සූර්යකාන්ත බලයේ විශේෂත්වය මොකක්ද? So all of you have seen this sunflower, and I hope you cannot answer, but you know the specialty. I will say සූර්යකාන්ත බලයේ විශේෂත්වය තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ හැමෝම අහලා තියෙනවා මලට අම දීලා තියෙන්නේ. මේ මල සූර්ය හැරෙන දිහාවට මලත් හැරෙනවා. So the specialty of this flower is the flower is turning towards sun. Okay. So most of you have heard that one. So I would say heard. ඔයගොල්ලෝ අහලා තියෙනවා කියලා මම කියන්නේ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද මේක ඉගෙන ගත්තේ? ඇත්තටම කවුරු හරි දැකලා තියෙනවද සූර්යකාන්ත මල මෙන්න මේ විදිහට දවස් 30ම හැරෙන්නේ කියලා? Think about that. Have you seen it? No, you know it just because of you listen. You heard about it. It's from your parents, or can it be from your teachers? You just heard it, but you haven't seen it really because it is not possible actually because it is a cycle of 12 hours, more than 12 hours. You have to be focused. But if you search it on the internet, you can see a YouTube video how it gets turned. It's a fast track video. But I would just want to give you another clue. So when we do the microbreath session, I'm getting this example. So through this microbreath, and you can really experience this scenario, how it works, what is the chemical reaction behind this flower. So everything. That's why I say, don't just hear and go. Just try to understand. Try to just evaluate that point what you learn yourself. Argue with that. Is it real? ඒක හැමතිස්සෙම ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න පොයින්ට් එක ගැන ආගියු කරන්න. ඇත්තටම මේක ඇත්තද? මේක මෙහෙමද වෙන්නේ? මේක වෙන්න පුළුවන් වෙන ක්‍රමයක් නැද්ද? ක්‍රොස් ක්වෙස්චන් කරනවත් එක්කම. අපිට මේක කරන්න පුළුවන් තව ක්‍රමයක් නැද්ද? එහෙම වුණොත් තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඒක තේරුම් අරගෙන වඩා හොඳ. දැන් ඇත්තටම වෙන්නේ. So what is it really happen? Our teacher is educating guys, and you learn it, and you come and just you focus only to write the same thing on a question paper just to pass. අපි අවංකවම කතා කරොත් එහම අපේ ෆෝකස් එක එක. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි ගුරුවරයා උගන්වනවා. ඒක අපි අහන් ගෙදර එනවා. අපි ඊළඟට කටපාඩම් කරලා අපි ගිහලා පේපරේ උත්තරේ ලියනවා. ඒ වගේම අපේ දෙමාපියන්ගේ අවස්ථාව තමයි අපි ඉලින් පන්තියේ සමත් වීම ලකුණු අරගෙන. ඇත්තටම මේ සමත් වුණා කියන එක. So if you just passed only, what is the purpose? You have scored it with better marks. If you are nothing is in your head, concepts. If you can ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොකද ඔළුවේ නැත්තම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කටපාඩම් කරපු දෙයක් විතරක් නැති ඉන්නේ. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මොකද්ද මේ සමාජයට ඇවිල්ලා කරන්න පුළුවන් දේ? මම මේක ඉගෙන ගත්තා කියලා කියන විතරද ඇත්තටම ඉගෙන ගත්ත දේවල් apply කරන එකද? That is the real question. So as teachers, what we have to do is we have to make our children, as parents also, they have to do something with what they learn. ඉගෙන ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගන්න දේත් එක්ක තමයි දෙයක් කරන්න ඕන මේ සමාජයට. ඒ කියන්නේ මේකට ඇවිත් අපි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියන්නේ ෆස්ට් ටාගට් එක තමයි අවුරුදු 12කට අවුරුදු 18 වුණාට පස්සේ අපි ග්‍රේඩ් 12 වලින් පාස් වුණා 18 වසරේ ඒ ලෙවල් කරලා කැම්පස් ගිහිලා මොකක් හරි ජොබ් එකක් කරලා ආදායම අරගෙන ජීවත් වෙනවා කියන එක. That is the big vision. But how practical is that? Is that what you want? You have to think about that. Okay. මගේ ඊළඟ ප්‍රශ්නේ. Who invented the phone? කවුද ෆෝන් එක හොයාගත්තේ? කට්ටියම මේ ඔලුවට මේ වෙලාවේ උත්තර එනවා ඇති. Alexander Graham Bell is the person who invented the phone. But he is not only the only person. He is the patent owner and invented the registered inventor of the phone. Just go to the Wikipedia and just try to learn the article. Read the article about history about the phone. There is another person called Alicia Gray. These both are working with the phone, the invention of the phone. But Alexander Graham Bell is the person who has registered as the inventor of the phone. There's a beautiful story behind that. But I'm just going to go into this topic. Okay, invention is the phone. So if you just see this presentation again, you'll see the first trial of that kind of a phone people are looking. So it's kind of a different. My thing is that is invention. And right now you are in front of a laptop and maybe you are having a smartphone, your parents might be having. My question is, if you have the both phones right now in your desk, which Graham Bell invented to the society, and the phone right now we are having this touch enabled every feature smartphone, what will you choose? Are you willing to choose the same old phone, which was the big one, which was invented by, or the new phone, which was innovated? You will go into the innovated phone, right? Because it's more handy, it has more features, and it is lightweight. So that is what we call innovation for the better use of the society. The people are using this for, they are just doing modification for the real invention. They are as modification and just try to innovate new stuff. Okay. Then again, okay, sorry. So you see a huge bulb with a scientist is no other than Thomas Edison, the inventor of the bulb. I hope you have read his history. I think he was failed 99 times. Oh, 999, I can't remember. But when someone is asking about himself about the failure, again, yaga අසාර්ථකත්වය ගැන ප්‍රශ්න අහනකොට අසාර්ථක වාර ගැන ගන්න තොමස් එඩිසන් කියන්නේ මට හරියට මතක නැහැ sorry 99 ද 999ද කියලා කියන්නේ මම අසාර්ථකුනේ නැහැ I didn't fail I just found different ways which cannot produce a bulb. ඒ කියන්නේ මම අසාර්ථකුනේ නැහැ හැම පාරම හොයාගත්ත අලුත් ක්‍රම ටිකක් බල්බ් එකක් නිපදවන්න බැරි. මෙන්න මේ ක්‍රමයේ ඔස්සේ ගියොත් මට බල්බ් එකක් හදන්න බෑ කියන එක. That is his motivation. So if you think about getting failed is an issue, no. It is another thing you found. ඒ ක්‍රමේ හරියන්නේ නැහැ කියන එකත් හොයාගන්න එක සොයා ගැනීමක්. So that is a good concept which you have to learn. And when you come to the innovation, right now you can just look at your ceiling or roof, you will see the innovation, the bulbs. So that is a huge bulb which was invented and it is innovated up to a small LED bulb. Think about the cycle, how this technology has evolved. That is what we want to do. You guys are listening to all these sessions, technology session, you will be learning coding and everything. But what are you going to, how we are going to apply all these? Okay, innovation towards digital transformation. Okay, actually this is a little bit advanced one, how you can transform. I just don't want to do this for you guys because I was doing this for a kind of a session, but briefly I will explain this. When you are just transforming something to digital, අපි මොකක් හරි digital transfer කරනවා නම් ඒකේ steps 4ක් තියෙනවා. First thing, you have to transform your product. Second thing is optimize your operation. Third one is empower your employees. Fourth one is engage your customers. I'm not going to deep into these steps. සරලව කිව්වොත් එහෙම ඕකලන්ට ඕකලන්ගේ දැන්ට කරන ඕනම process එකක් innovate කරන්න ඕන නම් digital transform කරන්න ඕන ඕකලන්ට මෙන්න මේ segment 4 යටතේ හිතන්න පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕන. එකක් තමයි ඕකලෝ කතා කරන්න යන product එක කොහොමද digitalize කරන්නේ. ඒ product එක කොහොමද digital platform එකට transform කරන්නේ. එතකොට ඊළඟ එක තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන්ට කරන process එක. ඒක product එකක් වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන්ට කරන service එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒක කොහොමද transform කරන්නේ. ඊළඟට තමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ transform කරාට පස්සේ දැන්ට කරන එකමද. If you guys transform this, are you guys to use the same process operation what you follow for the previous. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැන්ටමත් කරගෙන ගියපු operation එකමද repeat කරන්න යන්නේ. එහෙම නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඒක තව optimize කරන්න පුළුවන්ද? transform කරපු එකත් එක්ක. ඒක තමයි second thing එක අපි හිතන්න ඕන. කොහොමද අපි optimize කරන්නේ අපේ operation එක. ඊළඟට එක තමයි empower your employees. Employees කියන්නේ මේ product එකත් එක්ක වැඩ කරන. ඒ කියන්නේ අපේ දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවා. digital transform කරනකොට employees and customers. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ product එක නිෂ්පාදනය කරන කට්ටිය සහ මේකේ benefit එක ගන්න කට්ටිය. එතකොට ඊළඟට කරන්න ඕනේ මෙන්න මේ operation optimizations product එකත් එක්ක කොහොමද අපි අපේ employees ලා empower කරන්නේ? හරි දැන් අපි මෙන්න මේ විදිහේ efficiency එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ කියන එක. Other thing is the final point, engage your customers. එතකොට අපේ customers ලා empower කරන්නේ කොහොමද? So if we just as example, if I took this into the match this process into our education system, අපේ අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමයට මම මේ process එක match කරොත් අපේ product එක වෙන්නේ අපේ subjects courses ටික. එතකොට මේක අපි කොහොමද transfer කරන්නේ digital platform වලට? ඇත්තම කිව්වොත් ඒක දැන් අපි transform කරලා තියෙන්නේ. දැන් හැමෝම online platform එකට ඇවිල්ලා කියලා දෙන පටන් ගන්න තියෙනවා. soft copies හදලා තියෙනවා syllabus එකේ contents වලට. ඒ කියන්නේ ඉස්කෝලවල හැමෝම transform. ඊළඟ ප්‍රශ්නේ තමයි අපි කරගෙන ආපු operation මොකද කරන්න යන්නේ? අපි හැමදාම කරපු විදිහට උගන්නන්න හදන්නේ. blackboard එක විතර. අපි මොකක් හරි optimize කරනවාද operation එක? එතකොට අප employees ලා වෙන්නේ අපේ teachers ලා. ඒගොල්ලන්ව කොහොමද මේකත් එක්ක empower කරන්නේ? ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ facilities මොනවද අපි දෙන්නේ? NA cycle. ඒතකොට අපේ customer කියන්නේ students ලා. ඒගොල්ලන්ට කොහොමද අපි more engage කරන්නේ? student engagement එක දැන් වෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැනුත් අපිත් එක්ක online ඉන්නවා. එතකොට මේක අහන් ඉන්න පුළුවන්, මේක recording එක පස්සේ බලන්න පුළුවන් කට්ටියට. ගොඩක් දේවල් කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට අපි මෙන්න මේ process එක digital transformation කියන්නේ ඒක. එතකොට ඕනම එකක් අපි මෙන්න මේ section 4 යටතේ transform කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට අපි දැන් බලන්න ඕන අපේ මේ education system එක digital platform එකට ආපෙක අපි හරි විදියට transform කළාද කියන එක විතරයි. but හරි විදියට කරනවට වඩා start it with what we have done. That is the better thing. Okay. Okay, I'm not going to discuss about these things. This is more advanced stuff. I'm not going to talk about IoT. So I'll just give about this thing. IoT is Internet of Things, how we are connected with devices. 2010, exactly 10 years ago, we were connected with our alarm clock, vehicles, phones, computer, printers, and restaurant. The typical parents and your lifestyle would be home to workplace, workplace to home, home to school, school to home. And we had cameras, phones, everything. But right now, this is all presentation. This was 2018 or 2020. We are connected to everything. Now we are connected to your school, your content and lights. You can control everything. Even you can control your vehicles. Okay, think about that. Everything. Just read about the Tesla videos. You will see how you can control the vehicles and everything. There are other lot of vehicles you can on auto parking. So we can go to work, vehicle will be go and park itself. So those are the technology evolution. So rather I can say revolution as well. Okay. So innovation. So this is SpaceX program. I want to highlight this. So make a hanging reminder that වැදගත් වේවි. එතකොට අපි ගත්තොත් මේ SpaceX program එක ගැන මම කතා කරන්න යන්නේ ඒකලගේ latest innovation එක ගැන. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා තියෙන rocket launchers අභ්‍යවකාශයට shuttles ගෙනියන විදිය. So I hope that you all have seen the way how the shuttles got into space, launched into space is with the rocket. If you imagine it, there's a middle cylinder kind of a thing, the rocket, and there are another two cylinders is jet engines. Okay. What was happened is කියන්නේ ඔක දැක්කොත් මේ rocket එක තියෙනවා දෙපැත්තේ තව කූරු දෙකක් පේන්න තියෙනවා ඒ තමයි engines දෙක. එතන මේක rocket එක අභ්‍යවකාශයට අරන් යන්නේ අර engines දෙකෙන්. What was happened was those engines give the thrust to pass the first කියන්නේ අපේ පෘථුවේ ගුරුත්වයෙන් ඉවත් වෙනකන් තැනටකන් එන්ජින් එක thrust එක දෙනවා මේක ගෙනියන්න. ඒතර අපේ ස්ථාවරයෙන් ගියාට පස්සේ එන්ජින් එක rocket එකෙන් ගැලවිලා වැටෙනවා. වැටෙන කියන්නේ මොහොතට ඒකයි reuse කරන්න destroy. Okay, so if I'm repeating this, if you have seen a rocket launch, just if you haven't seen, just YouTube and just see try to watch a rocket launch. What was happened is when the shuttle was launched to space, the rockets get detached from the shuttle and it will fall back to the sea. It can be never used. What this space program Elon Musk has done, not only Elon Musk is different scientists is there, but they have done is they thought a way. Isn't there a way we can reuse this jet engines? So actually from the shuttle, the huge investment for the engine. So every time they are doing for a shuttle launch, they have to reproduce the engine. They are investing. The SpaceX program, what they have done is they have done innovation. Once it is detached from the shuttle, those jet engines get landed back to the Earth in a proper way. Though these are the highlights of the failures of that program. Okay, they were doing researches and everything. How many times they've failed? You will see these jet engines trying to land, but it get fall down to the land and get destroyed. So this is their failures, but they were success on that. Now NASA is planning to give all the rocket launches to them because now they just doesn't want to reproduce the jet engine. They can reuse it. Okay, so this is the video. Just enjoy that. Thank you.
Most space organizations, government or commercial, have set their sights too low. They've really built relatively small rockets. And Falcon Heavy is the first time that there's something that's arguably even in the super heavy class, or somewhere between heavy and super heavy. 5 million pounds of thrust is really crazy amount of power. More than twice as much payload as any other rocket in the world. It can launch things direct to Pluto. No stop needed.
Hotels in the area are completely sold out.
Yeah.
Parking lots are packed.
It's like the first time something exciting has happened in rocket launch in a very long time.
Falcon Heavy is configured for flight.
T-minus 15, standby for terminal count.
SpaceX Falcon Heavy, go for launch.
10, 9,
All systems go. 3, side booster ignition.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Side boosters decoy.
watch it. I see it. Yeah, I got him. Dude, there he is. Oh, he's right there. You've got to be kidding me! What? Okay.
Okay, that's it. So that is a real innovation. So I'm just saying what you can do for Sri Lanka. These are evaluated set of social issues what we are facing, the elephants, attacks, and the flood. There are a lot of issues. These are few things. So my question is, what purpose are you going to use this technology? So my request, we will be, so I'm going to end my session. My request is you guys to just learn the technology and study well and be a person who try to do something for Sri Lanka. So I hope you learn something from this session. And sorry for the changing of the title just because of the issue we faced due to the power failure. So I hope you got this topic, importance of innovation for a future ready Sri Lanka. So request is you are our future. So try to do something, try to innovate something, and parents, this request it for you just to give whatever your kids wanted to do kind of innovation for Sri Lanka on behalf of Sri Lanka. Okay, thank you guys, and I hope you learned something. And again, apologies for the change in the topic scenario. So hope we will meet with the next session without any issue. Okay, thank you very much. Just post something on our Facebook or something if you learn something. We value your feedback. Okay, do they have? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.